Welcome. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey.
Hi, hi. Hi, hi.
So happy to be here and I hope you are as well.
We love you, Blue Pods. I'm here.
Bloom pie, bloom pie. Bloom pie, bloom pie.
Yes. For those of you who do not know, my name is Shyann Montgomery,
And I am Tyree Montgomery.
and we are your hosts of the In the Bloom of It All podcast.
That's bloom of it all.
Podcast. Yes. So today we are gonna do a little bit of a, I guess you could say, like a battle of the decades, battle of the generations, and
Throwback
to see like what was popular for her during certain age ranges and versus me. What was like the it thing to have? Was it a certain phone? Was it a cabbage patch? I don't know, but we're gonna find out today, and it's gonna be pretty interesting just to compare like what was popping.
They play with a cell phone.
What's the cell phone? See, so there's differences. So we'll definitely be able to dive a bit more into that. And if you can relate, think of some things that you had when you were, I don't know, 12, 13. What was your favorite thing? What was some things where you like, oh, I gotta have this? Like, please, mom, please slip it.
Please, my please, my please.
All right. So we're gonna start this off. We're gonna start it off a little easy. So I guess from the ages maybe like 6 to like maybe like 10.
Girl.
You know, like
I remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. It's taking me back.
I said my favorite thing to play with at the time was the little Volkswagen Bug, little Barbie cars.
Oh my gosh, you guys used to rip and run all through the house. Y'all was on adventures.
We was driving. It was the most popular car. I wanted that car when I got older too, because it was green. Yeah, a green little Volkswagen Bug for my little Barbie dolls and my Bratz dolls and stuff. And I would pack them in there. They was all in the car.
Yeah, all of that.
Some of them's hanging out the rooftop. Cause the trunk open, so you could put little luggage in the back. Like I was putting the extra clothes. They had bits, yeah, little stickers we would put on them, and like if the sunroof was open, so you can put stuff in there. Every couple of minutes, I'd be like, "Can you pop the head back on?" Or ask that he pop the head back on, because the head off the men's dolls would come off so easily.
Yes, and they were the hardest to put back on.
I was like, who decided this? Why do their heads not swivel like the Barbies? Like, I understand why every 2 seconds he decapitated.
Right.
Like, I just wanted him to drive.
Right.
He's supposed to drive the girls to the beach.
Right.
What's the problem?
But part of that is because y'all had to force them to the roof.
Yeah. Because he like this, he's swole. He couldn't get in through the door. His legs don't bend, his straight legs. I said, I need y'all to update this design because the Barbie legs, they could bend, scallop, her arms would bend, and you could stretch them. I said, why he so stiff?
He just gotta stay sprawled. He gotta be
Still
sprawled.
all the time. But yeah, my Volkswagen Bug was just the best. And I remember I played a lot on the B-Tuff, the little V. I was playing all kinds of.
We kept on getting games for that. I was like, keep y'all content. Y'all like it. Y'all wouldn't ask them
Here's a new car. Go ahead, put it in there.
for the more expensive models. I was like, don't play this.
Just big smile. I was playing there. Different colors. It was fun. I'll play for hours. And so many different games you could play. But honestly, those are like my main things. Like I played with Barbies for a while. And Bratz, when Bratz came out, I was like, I'm on everything Bratz. I was like, I am Sasha. I know I'm Sasha. Like I definitely want everything Sasha.
Coming from the classic Barbie dolls, I was like confused with that design. I was like, why her head so big?
Her hair was big, lips was big. I like the hair, the little outfits, and then them too. The design on the little feet, the little legs. You could snap at the shoes, and now she got little peg legs. I didn't understand.
And they know you guys was going.
You gonna lose the feet. Now she don't have feet. I said this is not helpful. But we had the I don't think we had the little babies by then. The little brown baby dolls. I love those too.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are like my favorite toys.
Then one of you guys had the Brat head. Gonna do the hair.
Yep.
Yeah. That was such a tire. Such a tire.
So between that age range, maybe like 6 or like 10, what was like the toys you was looking at?
Well, for us, It was all about when I was little, like I think I might have been around 6, 5, 6. It was the search for the Cabbage Patch doll. And Cabbage Patch came with the diaper bag. It had a birth certificate.
A birth certificate.
It came with changing clothes. Yes, it had a birth certificate, and you get the Shyann name on the line and everything. And in her diaper bag, it had all the things. And they came in different shades of melanin and different ethnicities. It was such the like realistic version for us. And then excuse me, after that, it was the kid sister and my buddy and me. So my buddy was the boy version. The kid sister was the girl, and they were like the upgrade of the Cabbage Patch.
Okay.
So their bodies were bigger.
Mm-hmm.
They were a little more longer. They had long hair. The Cabbage Patch, they had wool hair. Some of them had like fake doll hair, but some of them had wool hair. But the kid's sister, I don't know what was going on, but she had hair down the middle, just enough to cover the bald spot in the middle on both sides to put her hair in two plait braids. Now, see, I like to do hair.
Yeah.
I learned how to work around them bald spots, girl. I love that doll. That doll went everywhere with me. Do you understand me? I said, I'm never having kids. I'm going to have dolls for the rest of my life. That would have been very interesting. Can you imagine me there?
I'm like, come on. Ooh, come over to your houses.
Jump on for days. My mom would get me different outfits for her, and then anybody that had kids, I would ask for their baby clothes. Was too small. I really like cute baby clothes. Yes, so I did, and people would gladly give them to me. But just to rewind a little bit, my aunt, and uncle, well, Timmy and Becky. Shout out to Becky. She let me have a temporary, which one's that? It was like borrowing these dolls that were hers when she was a little girl. And somehow someone in her family, or I don't remember exactly who it was, but she explained it to me because I'm sure her intentions was for me to understand where this doll furniture came from and how it was customly designed, made out of wood with like a staple gun as the little cabinet doors. It was so amazing. She had tons of dolls that all came in Barbie cases. Oh, so you put everything away, and the cases were long and inside where the dolls laid. It was just all the stuff, all the doll clothes, you name it. She had everything. Like it was so much stuff. And she explained to me, this was mine when I was little, and someone I can't remember who she said did it, the customly designed, and I'm going to let you play with it, but you have to take care of it. Every now and again, I think about it, and I'm like, I wish she would have never lent that to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Auntie Becky. I'm so sorry because I had a blast. You know, it was a good time. It was a really good time. Like I created my own soap operas before I was old enough to understand. Like we were doing all kind of, like I was a producer and a director. I mean, I was having casting calls, and the dolls were it, and literally we're gonna shoot from this time to this time up until dinner. And we did. Like when school is out, boom, we're hitting the scene where we left off from yesterday. I'm throwing the backpack. We are in. I had to where I had stuff set up in my room. This section over here was like the school. Oh, there was the kitchen. This was a really big house. My mom got me a pink Cadillac, uh, Barbie car, and the moped. Oh God, that was really hard to manage the boat moped. Who's balancing? Who's doing the balancing? And it came with a remote control. Like, I'm really supposed to drive itself. Like, you let your one doll on there and you're holding it. At the same time, you're trying to use the control. I don't know if I just didn't know how to do it right, but I feel bad that I did not take care of it because she ended up having Dre. And I would have loved that she would have been able to pass it down in the order and well cared as it was when she gave it to me. So one day she came back for it, and I was like, well, I tried to flat iron her hair and it melted. And I tried to dye her hair with Kool-Aid and her whole face turned blue. I don't know what happened to her leg, but all the clothes and stuff, I don't know. I'm like, this is getting real bad. I had some of the furniture. I was a stylist. I knew I was gonna be a hairstylist. Like I mean, yeah. I don't know what I used to. No, I didn't flatten it. I curled it. I used my mom's curlers on the little Barbie head. Yeah. It was a whole thing. I could be content for hours. I didn't need any extra. So yeah, that was like some fun times.
One of the things I know I really wanted so bad was just like all the Polly Pocket stuff.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You can imagine
He dreamed of it.
my emotions. I was like, I just really, really, really want a Polly Pocket. Please, just give me a Polly Pocket. And she's like, no, because the pieces are too small. Polly Pocket was literally a pocket-sized doll. Like she was this small. She had like little rubbery like clothes that you put on and stuff, and she had a bunch of tiny accessories.
Yeah.
I had toddler siblings. So when you have like a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, Polly Pocket was not happening.
I just imagine somebody was gonna spoil something.
She's like, they gonna choke. And I'm like, but I want Polly Pockets.
I'll stay quiet. You didn't care.
I'll only play with it by myself behind the door. Nobody will know, like kids.
I know. Listen, did you have animosity with them?
I was like, y'all the reason I ain't got Polly Pocket. I just want a Polly Pocket.
Then every time you go to the store, you be like, they have new ones. But your head, because she said there's a ponytail. I think the pieces are a little bigger now, Mom. And they're bigger. Just the sweetest little face. So I was like, oh.
I was like, I understand the choking hazard as I got older, but I was just like, in the moment,
It's Polly. She is the best. Man. She's so lit. Should have got through that, Patty. I should have got it.
I said, well, why they gotta put stuff in their mouth?
Right. They need to learn.
Don't put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll put it away.
Now, if I was to go back and fix a situation, I would have gave you specific time and place.
It's in a nap.
Yeah.
Can bring out Polly.
I didn't have to say no.
And then
I probably really been very clear with my decision.
I was just like, yeah, understand safety. You're right that I need to make sure it's safe. Okay. And then the fight didn't want to step on me. But I mean, she had like every little section of her body was a tiny little piece. And at some point, she probably would have just been a little headless body. That's what underwear. And then the other one was the Easy Bake Oven. I love my Easy Bake Oven so much. They do not give the proper food inside of the Easy Bake Oven to be able to sustain it. But I think Dad like got
Betty Crocker.
yeah, just regular stuff like cookie dough. And then we put it through the Easy Bake Oven. It was like 2 chocolate chips, start the little cookies. And I was like, okay, just mix up a little bit, just enough dough, just smush it just a little, in the little trays. And I was just like, can I use the Easy Bake Oven now? Can I use it today? Well, like that's some cookies. But that thing got hot.
It got really hot.
I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually, I don't even think I really used it by myself.
He couldn't, because it was too hot.
I was like, I think you guys, I just enjoyed it. I watched the process of it slowly.
And it was all small.
Yeah, slowly going through the machine.
You could watch it.
Through the little window, and it's like red in there. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And then it comes out with a tray. But y'all the one putting it in, y'all the one mixing everything together. I was just like, just waiting to watch it come through the little window.
Now again, Their baby should have been able to make her own cookies and stuff. I was just like, yeah. And I was like, okay,
So I'm just watching, and then y'all scoop it out and have the little
out a little thing that
and kind of grab the little circle tray out, and I was just watching them like,
you'd be like,
it's like it really baked it. It's really working.
somebody had a snow cone machine.
Oh, we did. It was the Snoopy Snow Cone,
Yeah.
and then you can fill it up with like different syrups and stuff. And so you put the way it worked was really weird.
Yeah, the grinding the ice.
So you actually had cubes of ice.
And we had to cut down.
Yeah, because it didn't fit in the tiny little chimney thing that they had, and then you push it down and then you crank it, and then it eventually turns into snow cone ice.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It's a lot of manual. No, it did not come out very often. When we didn't have it, it was just like all this ice only made one cup. I was like, oh my gosh, that was the work. This thing forever. And then the little bottle for the syrups in it and stuff. I was just like, you can't squeeze it. It was firm. So I was like, how do you even put anything on it for?
It wasn't giving the real snow cone.
I do remember that. I do remember. I remember just sitting in the cupboard for like forever because we're just not making snow.
Like one day, maybe, or not.
Not at all. Okay, well, so now we're gonna move up to the next. So this is like preteen, teenager.
Yeah.
So between 10 and say 13.
So it was the baby alive. I think I was like maybe 11. Yeah, maybe 11. 11, somewhere there. But the baby alive came out, and the baby alive was a doll that she was alive. So you feed her, and she pooped. So whatever you mixed her little, she came with like little packages of baby food. She came with diapers.
I remember having.
And she had clothes. She had a little bit of hair. It was all about the hair for me. But my mom, she had to search high and low. Oh my goodness. And to think about that, back then you called every store.
Yeah.
And you were like, can you put it on hold? Can you have it shipped from the Nevada location to the Portland location? It wasn't no.
In order to just were packed with all the stuff to supply to everyone. Like it was limited supply.
And there was no Amazon. You was literally calling to have UPS send it and go from one store to the other, or they do some internal shipping and you go to the location. And that was like non-negotiable for me back then. Like I gotta have that doll. And if I don't get the baby alive, I don't want nothing else. That's how you did. I don't want nothing else for Christmas but that doll. Now I know you gonna make sure that I get that doll because there's nothing else.
I don't want nothing else.
Nope, that's it.
That's all only item, so I know you can get this one.
Right. I know this could happen. All your focus and strategy right there. So I remember hearing my mom, she thought she was being discreet, and I heard her be on the phone. I'm calling for the baby alive. Okay. How many do you have for the brown? None. I was like, I don't care. It don't matter. I just want one. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I don't care. And she was just like, okay, Fred Myers. Okay, which one am I got from Michigan? How about what is? Okay. What? Like ear dippings. Like, go on, get it. Like, I was nervous. I was just like, oh my goodness, if I don't get it, oh my goodness, I just have to have that dog. So then, make a long story short, I ended up getting a dog. And she had blonde hair. She was so cute. She was everything to me. Okay. And I didn't care that it wasn't a brown doll. Everybody was around me had the brown. Mine didn't. I felt like I stood out. Mine was extra special. And I remember my cousin lived next door, Shelly. She had one. I believe Erica had one. She lived upstairs in the apartment. And we all used to take our little baby alive. So we sit together like we parents of children. And again, baby clothes. A few baby clothes. Whoever had baby at the time, I don't know. But I got baby clothes. But I remember feeding the doll. And I didn't clean her out. Because when you feed the baby food, you got to then go in with water with the bottle to make sure it flushes through the digestive tract into the pamper. So I fed her and then I went on about my business. I put her down for a nap, rightfully so. Burped her and all those things. She dried up inside. And yeah, my mom was really hot because she said, I went through all of this to find this dog and you didn't clean her out. I was like, I put her down for a nap. I didn't know that was gonna happen. So that was the only downfall about dog. Because you have to rinse it out. You got to make sure it flowed. And you change diaper, and then the baby food is down the diaper. So it's giving me the whole experience. I was like, if everybody do this, they might not want to be getting into no situation. But yeah, that was that was one of my exciting, one of the best Christmas when I got that doll. Yep. Cause I at first she got me this other doll. It was something Missy. And she had this long Rapunzel ponytail. And you go like this to her arm and it gets shorter.
The ponytail got short.
Yeah, I don't know. It must have went somewhere inside of her. And then you can pull it and it's really long again. So I would braid her ponytail, whatever. And then you pump the arm and then it back inside. That is so odd. I know, but my mom was like, you like doing hair? You like this? And I was like, no, maybe she tried it. She tried to find an alternative. I was like, that's why Michigan, Michigan, New York, Amsterdam. I need that dog. So yeah, that was like a really, really big deal. And then it was the Walkman. And that's when the group Another Bad Creation came out. That was my first tape. I had Another Bad Creation, and then I had TLC.
That's Aisha, right?
Aisha. Yeah, I was gonna say a different part. Yeah, I love that group. I thought they were like the best. Okay. Oh my gosh. I used to have all kind of little thoughts. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet Chris one day. He's gonna be my boyfriend. And Red was up. He had the little slant. I was like, Red, Chris Mark, Red Day, bro. Yep. But yeah, I used to love that group. And when I got the tape, I used to fall asleep with it on. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, that's wild. She's like, now I'm going back in time. She's like, I could feel it. Because we couldn't find the tape. It actually was like hard to find because it was such a popular group. And I was told I didn't get it. And then when I woke up on Christmas and opened it, it was there. I was like, waterworks. It was just overwhelming. And then the batteries already had batteries in the Walkman. It was ready right there.
Pay it now.
Ah. So wherever my mom was like, I gotta run errands. You gotta go down to your grandma's house. The thing was, you always called and said, Grandma, who's there? Because always one of my two or my cousins would be there. Then it's cool because you don't have to be by yourself. But if my grandma said, nobody here but the home front, that's what she would say, meaning just those who live here, not any of the kids. I got my Walkman now. I'm gonna be all right. That's all I needed. Make sure my batteries is good. I'm gonna be good. Cause other grandmas listen to my music. I was like, just everything.
See, at that time, that was when we got CD players. And so my CDs that I had on my CD player was Cheetah Girls from the second movie, particularly was the one they were in Spain. So Amigas Cheetahs.
Oh yeah, Amigas, Cheetahs, friends for life.
I was, yes. It was
Y'all used to
Cheetah
sweat
Girls. I was Cheetah Girls. Yes, Sagrada Familia. I was like, in it. I had the Cheetah Girl CD and I had the High School Musical CD, the second movie as well. So it was High School Musical 2. Fabulous. I was like, oh, this is it. I'm set for the whole summer. This is all the CDs I need. Like those movies had just came out too. And that was also with like Disney Channel original movies. And so I'm like, we've been seeing the ads for it for the past few weeks. It's a new Cheetah Girls movie. So I'm just like, we gotta sit at 5 p.m. I'm like, Mom, what is 5 p.m. Central? What does that mean? What is 8 p.m. Eastern time? What does that mean? How does that what does that mean for us? Does it come on at 5 or does it come on at 8? I want to make sure that can dinner be done early. I don't want to have to leave in the middle of watching the movie.
Right. To eat dinner.
To eat dinner. I'm like, do you understand?
Right. Right.
Because if it's at 8, that's our bedtime. We go to bed by 8:30, so I'm not gonna be able to watch it. So right. Get it at 5. I was so stressed. I was so stressed. Them Disney original movies and they jump in and
right. It just really gave all the yes.
I'm just like,
gotta be there. I enjoyed watching those too.
They was good. I was like, it's some good movies. I'm like, get some popcorn or something. Can we go to Dollar Tree and get some snacks? It's a whole movie premiere. And I'm right here in my living room. Mind you, me sitting like this close to the TV.
Why wasn't that when we were younger?
It's like I immersed into my experience. Like, why are we so close?
Right.
So close. And then seeing them pop up on the stage and stuff, I was like,
even at the concert?
No, I mean like in the movie.
Oh, you were there.
The opening scene is them popping up on stage.
Oh, that's right. And she had the big old black.
Yeah. I was watching. I was close. I was being there. I said, "This is amazing."
Yeah, well, you were in the big concert.
But I feel like also during that time there was a lot of like musical based TV shows and movies, and I watched all of that. So Raven. So I don't think I was old enough at the time when the first Cheetah Girls came out. I think that may have been like 03 or 2 or something around there. So I don't think I was old enough for that, but it did come on often enough to watch it.
Okay.
So,
because I'm like, I know we've seen it.
Because I was like, Cheetah Girls 2, I had to been like, I don't know, maybe not. Where 2? So maybe it came out the first one, came out last.
So was the tour around that same time?
Yes, because it was combined with Hannah Montana. So Hannah Montana was definitely during the time while
I like that show.
9, 10, like and she's going on tour, and she said it's 25 plus, but she's not letting people who are 25. I'll have to bell. Which makes sense. That's literally the people who watch the actual episodes. Like I watched when the show dropped. I was sitting there. I watched it go all the way till she graduated and reviewed Uncle Hannah Montana DVD.
She going on tour now? In real life?
Yeah. Huh. Hannah, I think it's like Hannah versus Miley or something when she ran back.
And they gonna do the old song?
Yes.
With their grown up voice.
Yes. Well, it's just Miley Cyrus. Like Cheetah Girls.
Oh, girl.
It's just her.
I'm thinking Hannah Montana. I forgot that's Miley Cyrus. I'm thinking Hillary Duff.
Wrong one. Wrong blonde. That's not. Okay. I said Miley.
Yeah.
Hannah. It's one. Just one. I was like, oh, that's gonna be fantastic. This is gonna be amazing. So I had the Hannah Montana, like the dollhouse, the bed folded out. It had like a little bed that folded out and a little kitchen and a little closet. And it packaged up. So you just fold it up like this and it clicks together and it got a little handle at the top. And it was more compact than a regular dollhouse because a regular dollhouse, it's stationed. It's not big. You can't put it away. That Hannah Montana one, it just collapsed and it opened up and it had upstairs and the down. I played Hannah Montana. That was my time. It was. She was it. She knew what she was doing. She knew she was doing it.
And somebody did. She was a kid.
Oh, she knew what she was doing there too. I mean, she did. Obviously, she wouldn't do the show. She ain't like this. She was doing it for her people. She knew. But I also had then that was also when we got like Game Boys and then like a DS. And I remember getting the DS because we would always go to the stores with y'all around Christmas time, and I'm just like, obviously I know what y'all here for. Y'all quickly buying Christmas gifts, and I'm supposed to just be like this in the car the whole time. Like,
I tried a couple times. I'm like, this is for somebody else. Yeah, and you'd be like, but I don't want that. We gotta be willing to give to help other people. It's a little girl that really means it, a lot of things, but what I wanted, you can't get her something else. It's like I'm sure there's anything else on the list. Like I remember I was at Black Friday, 5 something in the morning. This was the last time.
That was when Black Friday was actually Black Friday.
It was.
And the deals seemed to make a little bit more sense.
So the problem I had, this is where I dispelled a fault. I got up at 5 something in the morning, stood in line for 2 hours to get something that was also there when I came back later that day at 3. I was so disappointed. I said, "So you telling me I could have just came at 3?" Now, given I wouldn't have got the colors,
Yeah.
but they still had the same prices and same stuff. I remember they had stickers still on those. What were they called? Ooh. Oh my goodness, I forgot what they called.
The doorbusters.
No, those things that I had got Grandma Sylvia and Grandma Betty. They were for the was it DVD players? My goodness, almost bad.
Stickers.
DVD players at they were for Black Friday. You can get a DVD player, and they were like $20. They was regularly like $50 something. And I had to grab like 3 or 4 boxes, and the sticker price was still on there. Well, Friday, and I was just like, "You telling me I could have just waited? I could have just waited to this time, and I had to be blooded, losing sleep at 5 7 in the morning, and standing in line with people I don't even want to stand in line with. It was so rowdy. You was seeing TVs being passed over people's head. It was just so weird. Like, I got it, I got it. People were really helpful too. They were trying to help people get the really big boxes around. But there was like no real established lines. People was like getting, just sliding in different. It was a lot. You like, excuse me, excuse me. I said, I don't like this. And I don't think I've been to another Black Friday since.
Damn.
Man.
I will say, like, also during that time, like, I really wanted a cell phone. I was like, everybody around me was getting cell phones. And my friends still at the time, some of them had flip phones. And I was just like, I really want a phone. I was like, but you like, well, you with me all the time. I said, still. What if I'm not though? Why? From the time that I'm not with you.
What if emergency? You need to take a little longer to get
What if you guys are at like the store and something happens at home? Like, how would I call you then?
He's like, what?
I want my friends, because they be trying to text me, but I tell them you can't text me because I don't have a number.
I was really, girl, we gonna drag that thing helps.
I was like, I don't have a phone number, so how can they text? So when I begin to school, I miss everything. Stuff's happened. They was talking to you.
Y'all go down the text.
It's all in the text messages. They did a 3-way call and I missed it. I said, why can't I have a phone?
I was so scared to get y'all phones because I didn't want you guys to get sucked into the things that were going on. Like, the little petty stuff. And I was just like, just wait. You're with us. You go from the car to the school, from the school to the car. But then you did need it because there'd be sometimes you're late and they're like, Shyann, you guys need to go into the office. And so
I sit there at Boys News Club and I'm like, lights is out in the building, man.
look at that. It did happen a few times. Yep.
My friends like, I'm gonna just call my mom.
And he was like, can I use the phones there to come?
They're like, press pound beforehand. Okay.
And then I would try to call the front desk.
Ain't nobody picking up. I was like, oh man.
So yeah.
See? And every time we would go into a phone store and stuff, like you guys were going to get you guys' phones checked out or whatever. And I'll go look at all the phones and I'm just walking around.
So that's,
you do. I'm just touching them all.
He was like, look at this one, Mom. It said it's on sale.
And it's like, and this slides up, so a little keyboard, and you close it. Then there's the other side, and it takes pictures. I could take pictures at the family thing. Good.
Justify.
Every time I would be like to type my name. Like, yep, this is good. This is a good one. which was a good one. Going into like a T-Mobile store and I see a little sidekick and I go, frick. I said, oh, this is great.
I almost that too.
The sidekick. If the sidekick came out today, I'm talking at present day, iPhone is getting thrown away real quick. I really, who
Gotta relive that moment.
I need to live that moment. It's a thing. It's just like, who wouldn't want a sidekick today?
Right.
It's all about it. It's the whole thing. It's
But it would be even
the
more
mood. It's the whole thing.
exciting considering everything is so fast now.
Yeah.
Get up.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to just slide up. I need the full rotation screen. It's a part of it. It's what makes the sidekicks.
So he said to people with it, they be like, it just looked like a whole like gaming device. But also, yeah,
Those are so cool to me.
because I'll still take some night.
And they had the razor phones. I remember you guys got your razors. You had the pink one, the red one, and the silver one. And it was just so thin.
Yeah.
It was just like, y'all was taking pictures and stuff. I said, that looks cute.
And see, when I got my razor phone, we had a Kira. And all her little baby picture moments was on that phone. And it bothered me deeply because I didn't know anything about iCloud and setting up stuff or if there
That
was
wasn't even that wasn't even
It
a
wasn't?
thing then. No.
Oh, okay. I raised it. Oh no, they were on the little
It was a SIM card.
SIM card.
Yeah, that doesn't know. There was no cloud. There's no backup.
But someone told me I could have backed it up.
Like it could plug into like a computer, but we don't really have like a laptop for to put that in. We still have the desktop computer with the whole computer system and the flopping this thing.
I didn't know that.
It wasn't updated enough to even make that connection.
So I didn't.
I was like, maybe you could have went to like a Walgreens or something and try and put it on a CD at the time, but it was like, no, there really wasn't any about it. So it said, I was like, we're close to get the pictures off.
We switched providers, and we got new phones. And then I was just like, okay, now I just need to get these pictures off the phone. Well, your new phone don't take a SIM card. I was like, that I need my picture. Yeah. And now I've canceled the service. I mean, we switched services. But they was like, I don't really know. But they were saying something about what we could do. I just didn't understand.
Yeah.
What my
And I feel like then, like when you switch providers, it's like that phone turned into a brick. Like it just, it shut off.
done.
It does not work to any capacity.
So I held on to that phone for the longest. Cause like my baby's pictures is in there. One day I'm gonna get off. So what I had to do to bring ease to my mind is I went to a phone place and asked them, "Is there any way?" They said the only way is by reactivating the phone.
Oh, wow.
Well, we're not gonna do that. So I guess I have to. But now I probably would reactivate it just on the strength of getting those pictures off. Back then I was like, that's another bill and expense. Not doing all that.
Oh, yeah, phones. Because there's so many different types of phones. There's all different kinds of phones. I remember the like chocolate phone. It was called chocolate phone. It was literally chocolate. It was like a chocolate color, and it was supposed to look like a candy bar. Like it was the whole thing. There's the sidekick, the BlackBerry. What was it called? There was another one. But then after that, there's like the touchscreen one started coming out, and I was just like, it was a whole thing.
See, for me, it was a pager, honey. We had that beeper, and we had our own little code system to say different messages to each other by entering the numbers. You turned upside down, you know. It was just about the pager. I think my monthly deal was probably like maybe $6-7. But, you know, you still had to get a phone to call somebody. But we don't want effective for us. Like, we could have, I'm not calling you back. Oh, wait a minute.
Didn't they have like kind of like see through like some of them?
Mine was a clear purple. Loved it. I thought it was just the best. My first one was a black one, and it was just like, I felt like a doctor. But when I got that clear purple one, and then it kind of reflected the light inside when it went off. Girl, that was everything. Like, I used to have it, like, some people would put their pager on, but they have that bulky part on the inside of their pocket. No, it's going to be on the outside so everybody can see that I have this cute
So do you get like an individual phone number?
Everybody does. So they call your phone number, and it will beep you. Yeah. Yeah. When? Yeah, it was such a fun. It was such a fun thing.
What on time? And I didn't hear y'all little Nokia phones. I was like, I used to play the little snake game on it. The little IKEA, the Nokia.
Girl, we had so many phones. I don't even remember that. Is that the refill one?
It was like a little square. But it was kind of.
Oh yeah, that's the one where we had to actually get the prepaid card. Them days. I said, Brad, that ain't it. Girl.
That was you to unlimited talk and text because
You'd be like, come on, I can learn your clock. Your free minutes start at 9, mine start at 7. Call me after 9 o'clock. Or you can call me on the weekend. The weekend is free. Cause you could buy for your weekend, your free minutes start at 7, or 9. Mine's 9, cause it's cheaper. Pick you up, girl. Call me at 9. Can you imagine? You be like, all right, gotta hurry up. You wasting my minutes. All right, bye.
Well, I don't know answer. That's why I didn't answer.
Your conversations had to be to the point, and we got used to it though. Yeah, like really get it to the point, and then we catch up on the rest when we see each other. Yeah, but yeah, it was the pager that was the thing, and I wanted one so bad. To think that the bill was so cheap though, but my mom paid the bill, and then when I got my first little job, she said, "You want to start paying your own bill." I was so elated. I was like, "Yes." So that was my little responsible, independent moment. Okay, my own bill.
See, for real, it texted me like TTYL, BRV, WYL. Like, what you mean? Like, where you at? T whatever, BRV, BT dubs.
It was all abbreviations. Because I'm thinking to myself, what did I really have to talk about? School? Like, I'm going to see you tomorrow, but I just had to tell you.
What was the shoes that so-and-so had on? I want to know what those were. I didn't know. I did just ask her what it was, stuff like that. What are you gonna do with your outfit tomorrow? What are you wearing? This Aeropostale shirt or this Aeropostale shirt?
Mine's good else.
Are you wearing your Vans? Which ones? And just which bands are you gonna wear? Are you gonna put on a headband with it? I think the pink headband would go. Yeah, the pink shirt.
I think I'm going to wear my pink shirt too. Yeah, I could see that.
It was very simple compensation. But it's just like, how would I know if me and my best friend were going to be matching outfits if I can't talk to her?
Right.
Now we get to school and we're not matching.
Oh, goodness, darn. Gotta act up.
Just gotta have something.
So, yeah.
Do you want to hang out tomorrow? Are you going to watch the Disney Channel show today? Yes, I am. My family's going to dinner.
Like, clearly, it was a good time.
It was.
So I'm glad that you didn't have to wait too much longer. But
Yeah. Also, what else I was very much into? Mindless behavior.
oh my goodness. Let's be where is Mrs. Fry? I gotta see her.
I will all across the world to the knee her. I was eating it up. I was like, yes.
You was just so head over here. That was my first experience of you actually get implicated in the opposite sex.
Love all of mindless behavior, everything. It was Princeton. I was like, his favorite color is green. My favorite color is green. Clearly, we're meant to be for each other. Knew it. I just knew it. I was like, that's what it is. Swing Princeton. I was like, God, it's easy.
Girl. Remember I tried to
show me
posters.
Yes. See, that was when we had Tiger Beat and 17 magazine, and so it had all the posters inside of them. And I was like, I need the Christmas edition. I need all of these posters, like at every single page. Like, this is the Mindless Behavior one. It just came out.
He was like, Mom, I really want to go to the
They had a concert.
Yeah.
In LA. I was like, this is the only show they have on the West Coast. I said, please, just we just go. Come over.
Man. And was a Amex Theater or something?
AMC.
Yeah, they have one over in Washington. I didn't know. So in my mind, if there's an AMC, they gonna be there. Like they going to all the AMCs all over the world. Like I didn't think let them ever.
They gonna be here. And being my favorite, I had all the Princeton covered CDs because every member had their own cover. And I remember you had me call Walmart, and I was like, I found it online. Like I saw it online, like they have it at Walmart, but I don't know if they actually have it there. It doesn't really say. And you're like, well, call them. I said, call who? Why can't we just go? Oh,
Right.
call them. She like, because I'm not driving all the way out there to go see, and then it's not there.
Right.
Call the store. I was like,
You was like, I can't do that, Mom.
what am I supposed? Yeah, said, what am I supposed to say? Like, who am I supposed to talk to?
Go ahead and call.
And I called him and said hello. I said, who is this? What are you talking about? Who is this?
I said, I'll walk you through it.
It's okay. And I was just like, started ringing again. And they're like, oh, you reached the technical department, or you know, like the. And I was just like, hi.
I'm all like, ask them if they have. I'm trying.
Do you guys have the like mindless behavior scene? Well, we may have a few different ones, but like, do you have the Princeton one? They're like, who's that? I said, you don't even know the members for real. Like, how would you even know if it was there?
They supposed to know. If they don't know, this is not gonna work.
It's like, 'cause it could be a Prodigy. I don't want the Prodigy one. I want the Princeton one.
And I'm just thinking to myself, like, at least you get one. What's the problem?
Because each one had their picture and came with like a little poster thing to go with it. And I was like, why? I want that one. We got there and they had it. And I remember I only had $10. And the CD was $10. I was like, perfect. Perfect. We were in Vancouver. So there was taxes. Got to the register almost. I just was like so defeated. I was like, I'm gonna cry. Because I was like, what do you mean if you extra change? What is $10? It said it was $10.
So you learned about taxes from
Yes. I said, oh my God. So you have any change? Please, I just need like 48 cents. I only had $10. I just need like
you get it?
yeah, we ended up getting it, but I was just like getting to the register. And I was like, oh, from the register, I can pay for it myself.
Oh, just like something is trying to stifle me from being able to get.
I said, what is taxes? I was like, why would y'all put the label as $10 if it's actually not $10?
Folks that live there. Oh.
The hell? I don't want surprise change.
Especially you a kid, you be happy when you get some change back.
What
the push is that?
I knew I had the exact amount for this CD, and you tell me I don't. Rude. You just say, it's just rude. I don't ever find out now older, like in different countries, they just include the tax in the price. The price is the price. Why y'all surprising folks?
It should be like that.
Like it's with taxes $10.48. Just put $10.40.
Right. That's the way it should be.
I thought my total would be $10. No, it's $10.48.
I tried to go over to Washington and get some things. And I pulled out my ID. They said, oh, we don't do that no more.
Y'all don't give me the taxes off because I live in Oregon?
They used to do it.
They did. They definitely did.
But I wasn't staying in the loop. So I was like in line and people looking at me like, girl, it's only like 87 cents. I was like,
87 cents. What was exactly would it be like? For context, there's no taxes in Oregon, like sales tax. So going anywhere else, it's like, this is expensive.
That's not what it said on the sign.
I know. But that's our decades to decades battle of the generations segment. We'll definitely do some more, get more in detail about some other.
Yeah, I
work on
refresh.
Yeah, it was like as we were talking about it, more stuff that popping up, and I was just like, yeah, learning those things very vividly.
Yes. Yeah, I remember different stores at the mall, and there was a time me and my friends went to, what was it called? I can't remember the name of the store. Oh, it was Mervin's. Mervin's was inside the mall.
I don't know what a Mervin's is.
And it was kind of like a Kohl's. This was kind of like a Sears type of store. And we went in there, and I had this cute little red purse. And I I had my TLC cassette tape in there. Oh, baby, baby, baby. I had that in there, and I probably had some lip gloss or something. It wasn't a lot going on. And we were walking through the store, and we was like, ooh, when I have a little girl one day, and my friend was like, ooh, when I have a little boy, I'm gonna buy him this. And girl, we piled up so much clothes over our arm. Everything we say we're gonna get our kid one day. And we just had a blast picking out clothes. But mind you, we were like maybe 12 years old. No respect. We took all the clothes and just set them on the table and walked by. When I look back at that now, it's like somebody should have whooped her butt. We just walked out. But the messed up part about it is I got home and realized I left my purse under that pile. I laid it down on the table and my purse was under there. And I was so sad because I didn't have my song. I was doing a whole dance routine to that song. Tough. My mom was like, well, you should have been in the store anyway. Da, 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 da. So you want to get me a number one? No. Set up your own money and get you a number. You shouldn't. So I called the store. I looked it up on the phone book because we had to look up them phone dates back then. Good old phone book. And I called her. They said they had it in a purse. And I was like, it's in there. So underneath all those clothes, you'll find out probably tomorrow once y'all put all this living back. But I just to think that was entertainment for us back then. That would be the most boringest thing probably to a 12-year-old.
Yes, it's like one step beyond window shopping. Y'all was actually grabbing.
We were having a moment. We get everything but go to the register. Yeah, we just set it down on the table. Okay, what's next?
I would not let y'all back in. Y'all kept him in the wall.
I wouldn't either. That was horrible. That was so horrible. Somebody had to put all that stuff back. Dang. But yeah, this was nice. Reflection on the past. It's interesting how you start talking and things start to come back to your memory. But yeah, I'm gonna need some time to
Keep ready for
because I was sitting there like, oh boy, I don't even know what I had for breakfast yesterday.
I was like, you get some of that. One comes up through the conversations and
Like the good times. You deserve that. Really good times. Fortunately, they experienced a lot of great things at the time. My CD player kind of late though. I think we are already moving on to other things. When I finally got the CD player, it wasn't a thing anymore. But I was still like using it. Like yeah.
I still have some CDs stuck from the house.
Me too, and cassette tapes.
I was like, oh, iPads and iPods and MP3 players was a thing for me. So it's like, I gotta download this off of the internet.
I still have my iPod. See, I'm like, what do I do with it? I don't know. It might come back like.
And that's an adapter. You might be able to connect it like an aux to the car, and he has all its spins.
I guess you could, but the thing would be, what's the point? It'd be an extra. Go on a little run or something.
You know, just if you feel a little nostalgic, I don't know.
You can't go on a run with it. What you gonna connect it to?
You gotta put it in a little arm thing.
But I mean the
Hip on that.
but the one we have now, it's not gonna fit into it. It does. We'll go home.
Not the one to like your phone with the like actual an iPhone beat up, but a regular headphones. Both for the tablets.
Okay. Just a moment try and see.
But yeah,
This is burn.
Trip back in time. Just a little trip back in time.
What's some things that you guys remember during that time that we probably didn't mention? Because there's so much. And you know, one thing I love about it is when you start thinking about things when you were younger, it does bring back a childlike excitement.
yeah.
And yeah, just grateful. So yeah, share with us in the comments things that you remember back when between your 10-year-old, we say, and maybe your 13-year-old self. Like, I think those are really
Your favorite toys, gadgets, and more.
So we thank you for spending time with us.
And remember, healing is hard work.
And you're never on this journey alone. So until next time,
Have faith.
and keep blooming. Bye.